Mr. Paul, we are going live in 3, 2, 1. Dude, no one told me that this YouTube thing is a 24 hours job, especially when you're your own production team. And also, I can't wait to be able to afford the kind of production I want and the kind of production I have in my head. That would be awesome. But anyway, until then, you just have to continue enjoying and you have to keep supporting me and my tripod and my editing skill till then. But anyway, good morning. I hope you guys are doing okay. Steroid and body dysmorphia is a real thing, guys. Okay, let me all walk you through how it all started. It was on Sunday morning, this week Sunday morning, that I was just walking, as if I always try to watch a lot of other people's video on YouTube in fitness to see how I can improve my videos and the kind of workout. I'm still learning how to, implement some kind of workout, even though I've been doing this for a very long time. And that's one thing also I enjoy about fitness, because you never stop learning. And also, right now that I start my YouTube channel and I want to grow it, I have to also, watch and see what other people are doing. And I've always been inspired by a few number of people. Because obviously, if you're getting in this fitness thing, you really have there's some people on your list. I'd be like, ooh, if I achieve that kind of body, it will mean a lot to me, So yeah. So that Sunday I was just on my YouTube, surfing through, preparing for this week. And, man, there was an episode of podcast I watched. And, dude, I can say all the content I was consuming, I was watching and I was like, bro, these people, their body is extremely good. And, looking at the body and, they keep saying I got to know how long they've been working out and all, and then still, their body are looking like the way it's looking, which was really they are really in great shape. And I've been working out longer than them. Literally. Obviously I haven't been working out for 20 years or 15 years or something, but I've been around. I've also been around, even though, yes, I've been around. So, consuming the content, I was like, bro, man, I want that kind of body. And because, especially on this attention economy that we're in right now, and in the YouTube domain of content creating domain, you have to look a certain way for you to get a good number of views or to attract people to your YouTube channel. For people to watch, you have to look a certain way. Do a certain kind of workout. Which, by the way, that's not what this YouTube account is all about. Because if you're looking for sexy workout, you're in the wrong place. So, yeah, that's what really happened. And I was like, bro, And obviously, like, since I've been working out, my mind has always been on the fact that I'm not going to use steroid. I will never use steroid. I will not use steroid. Even the certain time, like the person I used to work out with back then, I think in 2018, 2019, he used to even suggest for me to use creatine. And I was like, nah, I don't want to use all those things because I don't want my body to get big or something. And I think along the way that thinking changed. I was like, yeah, I want to be big and huge. Yeah, so with that aside, I've always been on the verge of like, like literally the thought of using steroid never crossed my mind. It was never an option. Like, the option has to exist for you to choose from it. So like for me, I've always been like, bro, like, nah, I'm not on steroid path because I'm not a professional bodybuilder. I'm not going on the route of professional bodybuilding. I'm just doing this for fun, like, for the fun of it and to, have a great time and also look good and feel good. So I just lost my train of thought. Yeah. So that has always been like the need of the thought of me using steroids has never been there. And I lied to you or not. Last week, this week Sunday. Oh my goodness. It was so like it's like a flooded door that just opened on me. I was like, bro, since you're already in this fitness domain, content creating domain, and for you to get followers or for you to get subscribers, you have to do a certain kind of things and you have to look a certain kind of way. I mean, this, as I'm talking to you right now, that voice was lamenting. Like, I got so freaking low. It's like, bro, you have to do this. You have to take steroid. You have to, I'm telling you, it got the upper hand of me. Like, it was really difficult for me to, drag myself out of that pit. And then I was really thinking about it. It got to me that what triggered it was because I started putting content and exploring and watching others. And when I was like just doing my workout in the gym, like I said already, the thought was never there. Like, I mean, obviously I see people would that look great and I'll be like, yeah, I mean, you look great, but like, do you actually lift weight? I mean, if you if you look great, come to the gym, let's work out and see if you can survive. If you can survive today, let's see if you can survive tomorrow. So like, that has always been my thought. My thought has always been like, okay, let's see who works the hardest, But this time it was so clear that the thoughts just keep hammering on my head. You should take steroid. You have to do what others are doing for you to be successful in this thing. So, and I'm not against people that is using steroid. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. I haven't done any studies that shows that this. But like all I'm saying, like by the things I've seen people talk about it, like people that have used it, people that have been using it, and the kind of feedback they usually give is not the kind of feedback I want to see myself giving. You get? I don't want to sacrifice, like, since I'm doing this for health and from the lunge, whatever. Yeah, since I'm doing it for the fun of it and for the fitness. And I think it's best that, if you want to use, I'm not against you. I'm not here to preach to you that you should use or you shouldn't use. But like, obviously I'm on the verge of you shouldn't use. But like, if you're going on the professional domain, which is like you're going on the route of being a professional bodybuilder, or you're an athlete, and if it permits you to use steroid as an athlete, go for it. Because you're putting your body on the line 24/7. Like your body is even your career. So like obviously I can understand, because I can't even imagine you being natural and standing next to someone that uses steroid. You don't stand a chance on winning. So you have to utilize that. But if you're just a regular person like me, who is just here to have fun and connect with people and you know just have fun for it, honestly speaking, I would advise you not to. At least, even though you're going to use, make sure that you've pushed yourself to the maximum limit. Like when I mean maximum limit, is maximum limit that, because your body can take anything. Because imagine like someone like me that looks like this, dude. That's what I used to look like. And I mean, obviously, it took a long, you know, dedication and consistency to get from here to where I am today. And in my mind, this is my 6%. I haven't even pushed myself up to 10% or getting close to 20. So, and believe you me, most of your favorite content creators, like a good percentage, a handful of them, are exposed to the steroid. And I mean, obviously, you have to set a realistic goal on yourself, and you have to, take care of your body. And to be honest with you, like for me, someone that has been in this fitness for a very long time, I'm not saying like I'm too long, but like I've been here for 5 almost to 6 years. And inside of that 5 to 6 years, I've worked out 8 times a week. Seriously. And I've been grinding my ass off. And as it's not like I'm saying like my mind is a shield already. It's not like I'm saying like it's a stone cold shield. But still, if this kind of thought can get to me, like to the level it got to me, believe you me that it's real, like literally. If it can get to me, that means obviously a good percentage of a handful of people will experience it. And for me, if you ask me, I will definitely advise that you stick with yourself and push to the extent of it. And also remember the reason why you're doing the thing. Because what almost knocked me out of the wagon was that at that moment that I was feeling that down and thinking about exposing my body to steroid, the thought of why I started my workout, or the thought of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, it never occurred to me. It never appeared to me. So like it's best that you have that strong, at least you have your reason of working out and you stick with it. Obviously the reason you keep upgrading and upgrading along the way, but I still advise that you push yourself to the maximum limit. And if you're doing it for fitness and for long, I keep messing up this word, but like if you're doing it for a long-term thing, you don't need steroid, because we're just a regular person. And I guess to conclude my yapping around is that definitely, I will never, personally, I will never expose myself to steroid. It will never happen. And obviously, obviously, you know, it's very difficult to actually, convince people that I used to look like this, like just 2019, and now I'm looking like this. It's very difficult for people to actually believe that I'm using steroid. But and also, it still also tells you that it also tells you what is possible and what your body can take. So, it takes a lot of consistency, a lot of hard work. And just like they said, if you haven't been accused of using steroid, you are not big enough. The only thing I use is food, protein, and creatine. But I started doing supplements like the regular vitamin, whatever, magnesium and all. As of last month, last 2 months. That's when I started being consistent. Obviously, I've always used, but I've always used like whenever. But like when I started doing like everyday consistency, multi, supplementation was last month, and I've always been on protein and creatine, and drink a lot of water, and yeah. So if you want to use it when you know that you've hit your ceiling and you actually really, really need it, and you've done your own homework and studied the steroid use and the side effect, and you get the input of a doctor before you decide on what to do. You get, and if you ask me personally, and you're just in the fitness, you're just having fun with it, believe me, it gives you that edge. I mean, it helps you, and you know that you're doing for the longev. It is crazy. Yeah, your plan is to work out for a lifetime, like at least your little time that we all have on this planet Earth. If you ask me, steroid is of no use. You should leave it for the professional athlete, and the fitness thing. Obviously, you should have a person that you look up to. It's like it's a normal thing. It's not like it's a normal thing to want to look like someone, you get. But just like you should have it at the back of your mind that the fitness thing is you versus you, because most of the time the person you're looking up to, even though they're not using steroid, genetic plays a role as well. So with that being said, please remember to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and stay blessed and be good. And by the way, God is real. And wow, that took a turn. It's 3:59 right now, and that means I have 1 hour to be done with this shoulder workout. So, with that being said, I will never use steroid. And if you use steroid and you think you're strong, it's an open challenge right now. Open challenge. I welcome you. Let's go to the dance floor. You're looking at my eyes? I challenge you to come to the dance floor. And let's see who has what it takes. Surviving one day is easy. But let's see how much pain you can inflict on yourself. this is where the champ is determined. This is where we know who is the man. I'm just saying. I'm just joking, man. Anyway, let's fucking go. Subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, and be good.